Today I'm giving you an update on Humble, ticker symbol HMBL, their exciting new partnership with Blocks, and what this means for you. Then I'll take you into key levels of support and resistance in their stock chart and some potential share dilution you should be aware of. Humble is an exciting company that is forging new inroads into the blockchain. The latest is announcing their collaboration with a decentralized blockchain project called Blocks. Blocks is one of the world's first Wyoming DAO LLCs to provide a US-based decentralized blockchain network that will use blocks, bridges, and sidechains to improve the use of blockchain. FYI, a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization with a new type of corporate structure that is operated by a series of smart contracts, streamlining and automating the operations behind the company to ensure longevity and maximum efficiency. Before we get further into this exciting Humble and Blocks collaboration, remember that OTC stocks like Humble are highly risky, so I only invest money in OTCs that I can afford to lose. High risk can be high potential reward. And remember, this video is not financial advice and for entertainment only. Hi, investing friends, this is Lynn, and welcome back. So let's go and review today's hot stock. But first, if you could give this video a thumbs up in return for my efforts analyzing this stock, it would be greatly appreciated. And while you're at it, subscribe to our newsletter in the link below the video so that you can get notified before videos come out. The Blocks and Humble teams have already begun experimenting to reduce gas fees on NFTs by up to 98%. They also will improve metadata storage and create an improved registry to help customers authenticate, track, and verify the NFT holdings globally. Humble NFT clients include pro and Olympic athletes that will be launching NFT collections in the near future. The two organizations will also be experimenting with plug-in modules across payments, ticketing, and real estate on the Humble wallet and the Humble platform. The Humble and Blocks network teams hope to give global consumers a smarter blockchain grid with a simple packaging layer. Of course, Humble is a blockchain company working to simplify blockchain across verticals like payments, ticketing, NFTs, and real estate. Blocks is one of the world's first Wyoming DAO LLCs and was developed as a US-based, rapidly decentralized blockchain focused on providing blockchain modules for consumers, enterprises, and government. Blocks was designed to become an autonomous, decentralized community governed blockchain across the global network. A goal of Blocks is to be gold standard in DAO structuring and operations. They have a commitment to decentralization while being deeply involved in creating an environment for safe and scalable operations. You may ask, why Wyoming? The Wyoming Cowboy State has revamped financial rules to attract cryptocurrency startups with respect to the Federal Reserve and federal regulations. Wyoming is the first state to articulate the legal status of decentralized autonomous organization. The state's governor, Mark Gordon, signed the state's DAO-focused Bill 38 into effect April of 2021 that allowed Wyoming to recognize DAOs as LLCs. These entities are also governed by smart contracts, are based on blockchain technology, far different from the hierarchical control structure of traditional companies. Wyoming has enacted 13 blockchain enabling laws since 2019, making it the only state to provide a comprehensive, welcoming legal framework for DAOs. This legislation enables blockchain technology to flourish both for individuals and companies. Let's look at 4 key features of Wyoming's new blockchain laws. If recognizing direct property rights for individual owners of digital assets of all types, it creates a fintech sandbox to provide regulatory relief for financial innovators for up to 3 years. This is broadly reciprocal with fintech sandboxes in both the US and globally. It authorizes a new type of state-chartered depository institution to provide basic banking services to blockchain and other businesses. It authorizes the first true qualified custodian, i.e. a bank, for digital assets. Wyoming's new law also ensures that digital asset owners have legal assurances about how their assets will be treated. Wyoming's digital asset custodians will be demonstrating respect of the direct ownership nature of digital assets. The DIO law solidifies Wyoming's reputation as the most crypto-friendly U.S. state. DIOs aim to reach a state of sufficient decentralization to satisfy regulatory scrutiny. The DIO LLC will protect all stakeholders should the DIO become the subject of any legal dispute. More specifically, the Blocks DAO will focus on setting the standard for the future DAOs based out of the United States. As blocks are released into the digital asset ecosystem, the organization will be member managed. This will continue with smart contracts. While smart contracts are created to decentralize on-chain government and asset ecosystem, the organization will be member managed. This will continue with smart contracts are created to decentralization on-chain governance and multi-state wallets. The purpose is to allow the DAO's treasury to be managed by the member base algorithmically in the simplest form. Blockchain is a digital platform that allows people to store and share information securely without relying on any one organization, person, or country to control the platform. Blockchain is the technology that digital assets such as cryptocurrencies are stored on, while cryptocurrency is the thing that blockchain is best known for. There are many more ways this technology could be used to secure information, coordinate people, and transition away from centralization. But blockchain solutions are rarely both quick to implement and customizable, leaving companies with a long, complicated path to implement a solution. Blockchain is secure, but it's also transparent. Putting the right information on-chain and balancing off-chain and on-chain solutions is key. So this partnership between Humble and blockchains and blocks should mean much faster progress to the solutions. Now, let's get an update on Humble's stock. First, in looking at the security details, Humble has a market cap of $636 million with outstanding shares of 910 million. What's a little scary are the authorized shares of 7.4 billion, which could mean some serious dilution at some point. The stock also has a large float for a stock of this size of 812 million shares. You can see on this Market Watch slide that Humble took off with a bang and is up 86,000% over the past year. But the stock's performance leveled off to only an 11.43% increase year to date. The Humble one-year chart shows Humble hitting a high of over $7 in February 2021 before a slide back downward, then another run-up on March 1st. The stock's 3-month chart shows Humble bouncing off a base of 69 cents on August 19th and October 15th. But the red bars indicate more selling than buying over the past month. Hopefully with Humble's new partnership with Blocks, the company can make new inroads into blockchain, start putting in more revenues, and turn this around. I have high hopes for Humble. I always love hearing from you, so please let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about Humble and any other stocks that you are liking right now. Also go here to view our original deep dive video on Humble, as well as our penny stocks under $1 playlist.